Shifting Stars by Elizabeth Duivenvoorde. Green mist rises from the black ocean as mother and father finish loading the animals onto the saucer. The ground shakes and small cracks appear, allowing purple steam to escape. We've ruined this planet, killed it with our pollution, overuse of natural resources, and nuclear destruction. A camel cries out, resisting as father leads it to the ship. We are moving to a new galaxy to start over. Osiris, mother calls, you must go. My parents are too old to travel the distance. Only the young shall leave to mold this new planet into the world it is meant to be. I will miss them, but we have already come to terms with our fate. I stroll over to my mom and hug her. Live well. I rest my chin on top of her head while she hugs me back with one arm. You as well, my son. Father pats my shoulder. They hug my brother and two sisters. Mother cries when she is forced to hand the baby girl, Nephthys, over to the second oldest, my sister, Isis. We load onto the silver spaceship, and I wonder how many other families have accepted this as a new start. There are some who believe the planet will survive for thousands of years, and that this mission is ending the human race. Those people are blind. The water is black, undrinkable. The land is covered with blue sand and disintegrating. The sky is always changing color: green, purple, orange, black. Our world is dead. I take my seat at the controls and close the hatch. Taking a deep breath, I press the ignition button and type in the quadrants. My eyes close as the vessel rises and shifts. The engine hums as it adjusts to the thick air. It hasn't been turned on since humans arrived here. We jerk forward and leave the atmosphere. There are no windows, but the ratings on the screen tell me everything I need to know. The radio goes off. Star Shifter 001, calling all other shifters. Do you read me? I press the blinking button. Star Shifter 002, read you loud and clear. Voices sing across the radio, declaring their readings in order. A pause comes across the radio every few shifters, representing the people who refused their bloodline's future. The pauses don't last long. Osiris, my younger brother Seth speaks up. Will the new world be grand? I nod and turn the radio down. The grandest. We will see grass, clean water, and blue skies. But it will not always be good. We must work to keep this new world beautiful. What if the human race fails again? Then they will leave, as we are, and start over. The baby cries, and Isis turns in her seat to help her. She picks up a dried camel skin sack filled with gray rice and shakes it. Nephthys giggles and reaches for the toy. I turn back to the monitors. Perhaps I can see what the planet looks like. I type away as chatter comes across the radio. I turn it up to listen. Apparently, I'm not the only one curious. The planet already has life, a female voice whines. Should we turn back? No. I recognize that voice as Star Shifter 001's. We stay on course. We will live with these creatures. An image comes up on my screen. Long-necked monsters eating leaves. Large-headed creatures with small arms. Triangle-headed flying animals. We didn't have any of these back on our planet. What are they? I asked the others. "Weren't you listening?" the female voice asked. "We've called them Tyrannos. Aren't they cute?" I frown. Perhaps we should choose a new destination. "Nonsense," 001 objects. "We shall land and make friends." I sigh. Very well. Hours pass, and I'm awoken by an alarm. I look at the stats to find that the saucer is heating up from the outside in. I turn up the radio and sound my alert. "Starshifter 002, overheating. Other shifters, do you read me?" "I read you," the female voice pipes up first. "Starshifter 007, overheating as well. We're entering the atmosphere." "Hang in there, gang." 001's voice is shaky. The ship jolts, waking up my brother and sister, but not Nephthys. I look to them. "Buckle up. This will be rough." They nod, and Isis tends to our baby sister before fastening her own restraints. I buckle myself in and hold on to my seat. We jerk around. Screams come across the radio, and I'm forced to turn it off. We slam into something. The ship stops. All goes black. "Osiris! Osiris, wake up!" My eyes open, and I find myself outside the saucer. I look up and have to squint. I lift my hand to block the smoldering yellow sun. My gaze travels to Isis, who's sitting next to me, grinning. "We've made it!" She bounces. "Some of the ships have landed in different areas on this world, but all are accounted for." I sit up slowly and look around. Disappointment fills my chest at the sight of the sand. We've failed. "No, Osiris. There is grass by a wonderful stream. Come." She takes my hand and helps me stand. We walk past the spaceship and towards a green patch of land. Blue water, hippos, camels, and grass. We've done it. I sigh, relieved. We brought the animals, the people, and the knowledge we need to create a better world. People surround the water. How many starshifters landed in this desert? Isis inhales deeply, and I do the same. Clean air. Enough, about 6. I nod and walk over to the group. A woman with shoulder-length black hair approaches me. "Greetings, I am Hathor." I recognize her voice from the radio. "Osiris." I look around. Where are the Tyrannos? Shouldn't they be approaching us by now? She shakes her head. When entering the atmosphere, we disrupted the ecosystems. We have a theory that they may be in hiding. I think they are gone, though, buried under the dirt that the ships had scattered across the land's surface. I press my lips into a firm line. What a disappointment. "Come, Zeus is on the radio, the captain of Starshifter 001. We're talking about who should be the leader of each land." I nod and follow her. The sand sinks in through my shoes. I stop to remove them. What do others call this planet? She looks at me and grins, tears in her eyes. Earth.